Hi my hair lovers, welcome back to the channel. In this video I'll be taking you through the journey of this beautiful wig transformation from the color it was before, from this look, to how we started the coloring process to styling process from the beginning till the end. In this video you can successfully turn your black unit wig into this beautiful amazing unit here. If you're interested in this, you know what to do. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere, because we have some quite few minutes to spend in this video. If this is your first time of seeing my video, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Diary of a Hair Lover, a channel where you get to learn more about hair styling, hair care products, hair installation, and many more. Do wait to click on the subscribe button to subscribe to my channel, and also let me know in the comment section if this is your first time of seeing my video so I can give you a shout out in my next video. Now let's get right into this video. This is the wig my client sent to me. This is how it's looking. It is a jet black. If you know what jet black means, like very deep black wig. You know, there are some wig that are just natural color and there are some wig that are black. Yes, this is a very black wig. So in this video we are going to go through two coloring process, two stages, two steps. I don't know which one. We are going through different process of coloring to achieve this look. But first thing is, I need to comb out this hair. I need to brush it out. I need to detangle it. Before you start your coloring, make sure you detangle the hair you want to work with. First, you comb it, you brush it, you detangle it. And then next is, before you start any coloring process, you have to protect the lace first, because you don't want your client's lace getting stained, one. Number two, you don't want the roots getting stained. You don't want the roots changing color. Number three, you don't want it start pulling, because by the time bleach gets to the roots, the knots, it's very fragile. So by the time bleach start getting to it, it starts weakening it. Then it can uproot or it can change color. Many things can happen to it. So first thing is to secure that lace. So that's why I'm spraying the holding spray on it. Spray enough of it, like enough of it. So when you're satisfied with it, then you allow it dry. You can blow dry to let it dry, or you leave it there and allow it dry, like completely dry, before you start your coloring process. Now to the coloring process. I told you earlier that we'll be going through two different processes in this video. Number one is we'll be lifting the color, and number two process is actually applying your desired shade of color after lifting. Lifting color is whereby taking the hair from black to a brighter color, like a brown or a gold, just lifting it away from black. I hope you get. I told you earlier that the hair is a very black, like very dark black color. So now we are going to lift it. Here I have my bleaching powder, your gold bleaching powder that you use to bleach your knots, bleach your hair from black to gold. Yeah, that bleaching powder. Then I have my developer here. So your ratio of developer and the powder is ratio 1:1. Like the amount of bleach you put is going to be the amount of developer you're going to put. Then you are going to mix it together, mix it well till it is all dissolved. Then after mixing, you apply it on the wig. There are different ways you can do your bleach, your lifting method. You can do warm water bath. You can apply. You can do anyone. So I'm just doing my thing here. After applying it on the hair, then I'm going to put it in the water, like warm water, not very hot water, but warm water, warm temperature water. Then I'm just going to soak it in the water and allow it sit there for some times. I'm going to be checking it every now and then to see the color it's bringing out. So when I'm satisfied with the lifted color, maybe I'm getting a dark brown or I don't know, just any color aside from black. So then I can take it out and proceed to what is next. So after leaving it in the bath water for about 30 minutes, I see and I like this brown color. And right now, I'm just going to be rinsing it out because I'm okay with this. I can proceed to my wine after this. But if you're going with some kind of red, very, sensitive colors, like, blue, like pink, like, all those color, green, and all, you have to make it more brighter. Like you have to lift it to be more brighter than brown. You have to lift it to gold. So, but because I'm going with a wine, a burgundy color, like a dark wine, a deep wine, so I'm fine and okay with this. I'm just going to rinse it thoroughly, make sure all the bleach are out. I rinse multiple times. Please, when you are rinsing, don't be lazy. don't. Just make sure you're patient with your rinsing. Rinse it multiple times until all the bleach are out and the hair is totally clean. Next is going in with this protein feed color protect shampoo. It's a color protect shampoo. So if you're looking for a shampoo that you're going to use after your coloring process, use this color protect shampoo. It is protein feed. It's going to feed your hair the protein it's lost, and it's going to protect the color. So I'm going to shampoo the hair, wash it thoroughly, and make sure the excess color on the hair, they are out, and or just make sure it is totally clean. So wash very well and gently. Please do not rough handle your hair while washing. You can see how I'm gently washing this hair. So wash gently and rinse thoroughly till it is totally clean. And next that is going in is this my bond repair shampoo. This is a strictly bond repair shampoo. So all the lifted cuticles are going to lay flat. It's going to bond the hair back again. So we are not going to be having a split end, a lifted cuticle, and all the shafts are going to lay flat, are going to, how am I going to put it? They are going to bond together. Let me say it that way. They're going to bond together, and the strength of the hair, like the hair is going to regain its strength again, because we are still going to go in with another bleach, another dye on the hair. So we need to strengthen the strand of the hair first. Then we are going to dry it and go in with the other one. So right now, I'm just going to rinse it thoroughly, rinse it very well, rinse it multiple times. I cannot even show you how many times I rinse in this video. I can just only cut and show you a few times, but honestly, I rinse multiple times till the water is clean, till everything is clear. So after rinsing, I just hang it somewhere and allow it dry. Please do not blow dry. Do not put it in a very hot sun. Just hang it somewhere, let it hair dry, let it dry naturally. If it takes 2 days to dry, just let it dry naturally. Let it take as long as it wants to dry. I'm just going to allow it dry naturally. So after it is dry, completely dry, I mean completely dry, not that some parts are still wet, completely dry. I left it there for like 3 days and allow it dry completely naturally. So after then, we are going to proceed to our second stage of coloring. So this is where we are going to go in with our red color to achieve our burgundy. So this is the coloring I'll be using. I'm really not used to this product. It's my first time using it though, because where I am, I'm really not used to the kind of product they use there. So I'm still trying to navigate around. But that is actually a red color that's supposed to give me what I want. So I'm going for a burgundy. Definitely I'll go for a red color. It's either a red bleach or a red dye, permanent dye. Please, permanent dye, not temporary dye, permanent dye. When you're working on a wig, you use a permanent dye for it. So that, which is what I did. And this is the hair after drying. You can see the brown. Yes, it's kind of brown. It might not be too obvious in this video, but actually it is really brown. So then I'm just going to go in to start applying the red dye. But before then, we need to put it on the mannequin. We need to secure the mannequin, cover it with a nylon so it don't get stained. Then the down of the mannequin on your tripod, like where your tripod is standing, place a nylon there as well, so that when the dye is dropping, it won't drop directly on the towels, because the stain is very stubborn. It might not come out. So I put a nylon there, then I wear a nylon on the canvas head. Then I sectioned the hair and I started applying. So while applying, please be fast. You have to be fast when you're doing this, because dye, it's work really fast. It's works really fast. So you need to be fast when doing this. So I started sectioning, going section by section, and I'm trying my best to be as fast as possible. But there is an option where maybe you're not a fast person or you want to take your time. You can actually use a foil. So when you apply on it, you use a foil to cover it. That way, the coloring process is not going to be as very fast as just leaving it. So you can take your time to go around the whole hair without any other part getting, you know, lighter than the other one. I hope you get what I'm trying to say. But then again, foil or no foil, you have to be fast when coloring your hair, because we want all the colors to be even. We don't want the first place we've done to be brighter than the last place we did. I hope you understand. I'm not really good at explaining, but I think I'm trying my best. If you understand me, let me know in the comment section. If you don't, I can actually type and explain to you better. Another thing you need to know when applying your dye is you need to spread evenly. When you apply it on the hair, use your hand to massage it through, and after massaging and spreading it evenly, comb it out. So it's going to get to every strand of the hair. It's not that some strand will be colored and some strand will remain uncolored. So you have to spread the dye evenly. You have to like run over a particular section like 2-3 times. I hope you have to comb it out. You have to make sure the dye gets to every single strand on that section. I hope you understand. So that's just how you're going to do it, and you have to be fast while doing all of this. If you are yet to subscribe, please use this opportunity to click on the subscribe button, like this video, and if you have any question at all, please feel free to go to the comment section to drop your question. I'll be right there to reply all your messages, okay? And if you have any opinion, suggestion, if you think there is something that has to be done that is not done, please, I am open for correction. I am not a creator that feels she knows it all. No, I am open for advice, for correction. Yes, I am. Please kindly drop it in the comment section. So this is after applying everything, and I left it for a few minutes, I think about 35 minutes or so, but it really don't depend about the minutes. What is important is you keep checking every now and then. You just have to keep checking. You can't just leave it there and you want to wait for a particular minute to go and check. You just need to keep checking and see if you've gotten your desired color. And look at this. This is actually what I wanted, and it really came out well, even with the fact that I am not used to the dye product I use, but it still came out so well. So now we are just going to rinse it out. You see this rinsing process, you have to rinse and rinse and rinse until the water is clear. But mind you, after you dye, the water cannot be completely clear. It cannot be completely clear, but you will get to a particular stage, maybe you've rinsed 5 times or more, then you will see that, oh, it's actually clear now. Even though it's not white clear, you can still see some traces of the color there, but it's actually clean. I don't know if you get that. So just make sure you rinse multiple times, rinse properly till all the color on it is out. So let's do that. Let's keep rinsing. When I'm done rinsing, I'm going to tell you what to do next. Now that I'm done rinsing, you can see the hair is disguising. It's looking like there is no color on it, but calm down. By the time it gets dry, then the color is going to come out. So don't be deceived by this look, because it happens so many times. So right now, the product I am applying on it first of all, before shampoo, you need to apply a pH balance product, a bonding product to lock in that color. First of all, number 2, to bond the hair back, to repair the split end. It does a lot of work on the hair. So that is the first product you need to apply after rinsing. Then you leave it there for about 15 minutes. You leave it on the hair for about 15 minutes. After that, then you can come to rinse it out, as I am doing right here in this video. Rinse it out very well. After rinsing, then you can go in with your shampoo, your Color Protect shampoo. You wash. Then after washing and rinsing very well, you go in with your Color Protect conditioner. You go in with it, you leave it there for some time. You can mix the Color Protect conditioner with some other bond repair product and protein feed, anything to keep the texture of your hair. But please mind you, do not let the protein to be too much. As much as your hair need protein after bleach, please, overloading of protein can also cause another damage, so it has to be moderate. So after that, I dry it, I hair dry it as I did in the first stage. I hair dry it, I allow it dry naturally. So after drying, my love, this is what we have. I told you not to be deceived by the black you were seeing. Look at the color now. So this is the color I actually wanted, and this is the color I got. So if you want it brighter than this, what you have to do is just leave the dye there longer time, but keep checking till you get your desired color. So that's just it from the beginning till the end. This video is going to be having part 2, where I'll be showing you how I style these units using a reverse bombshell. So like and follow for part 2 of this video. You're going to learn how you can style after coloring, after everything, how you're going to style your hair to perfection like a professional, giving that luxury look. Yes, so stay tuned, like, follow, turn on the notification to see the next video. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, do want to click on the subscribe button, subscribe to my channel, like this video, and also drop a comment in the comment section. Don't forget, if this is your first time of seeing my video, let me know in the comment section so I can give you a shout out in my next video. Bye.